Hi, my name is Mike, and I'm one of the product managers for Blackbaud's education management system. In today's video, I want to take a look at a redesigned faculty end-of-term grade entry experience that we have for you. The new faculty grade entry experience has been updated when entering in assessment skills. For courses that have an assessment grade plan attached to them, faculty members will be able to come to the new grading tab to access the new grade entry experience for assessment skills. On the left, the faculty member will find the student names. Clicking on a student name will allow the faculty member to insert skill evaluations and comments for that given student. Simply clicking on the dropdown, selecting the desired value will automatically for that student. On the left, we're also surfacing some helpful information. Things like gradebook information and attendance history that were available in the traditional or standard grade experience are also available when entering in assessment skills. Faculty can also choose to show previous grades as well. Just like they could in the grid view, they can select which marking period they want to include and display, and that will automatically update in the view for all of their students. Faculty also have access to a bulk edit option. Clicking on this button will allow them to select which students they want to make a bulk edit to, and then they'll select which skills they want to automatically assign. From here, they can select which value to assign to the selected students, and then click Save and Close for it to apply. If your school uses our Mastery module, we've also made a couple of updates to how this functions. In particular, we are now allowing for assessment skills and mastery skills to be linked to one another. Once the skills have been mapped, when faculty go to enter in assessment skills, their screen will look a little different. For example, we'll pop over to the faculty portal, we'll go to My Day Schedule and Performance, and let's go ahead and take a look at one of our assessment grade plan groups. From here, you'll notice that a lot of the same information is true of the current experience with assessment skills. Here, we still see skills, we can add in our evaluations for those skills, and we get the helpful information on the right. But what you'll notice is now we have a calculate button for writes and recognizes numerals. This is because this assessment skill, writes and recognizes numerals, has been mapped to a mastery skill. Assessment skills that have not been mapped will not have a calculate button to faculty members displaying. Clicking on Calculate will populate a wizard just like we had in the grid view of the standard grade experience. From here, faculty can select which students they will be evaluating the skill for. They can select which gradebook value they want to utilize. If they select a quarter or a marking period value, that will only give an average of the skills within that marking period. If they select cumulative, that will give a year-to-date value for that particular skill. We're going to go ahead and use the cumulative value, and we'll say 100%. Afterwards, the faculty will hit a review screen where they can see how the calculation is being constructed. From here, we can see the decimal places, the assessment skill, the transferable or content area skill equivalent that the assessment skill is tied to or mapped to, whether or not rounding is included. And again, like with the standard grade experience, we can see a sample of the calculation that is being used. Here we can see Bryce is our example student, as well as the mastery skill and the calculated grade for that given mastery skill. Once this is finished, that will update in our grid view here. So just like with the standard grades, when mastery skills are mapped, we can see a calculated column where the faculty member can see the true calculated value, and then if they need to, they can always come to the adjusted column to make any edits or adjustments that will display on the report card or the transcript. And with that, those are the updates for you for the end of term faculty grade entry experience.